E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles.
And welcome in everyone to the Green Zone on this Week 2 football Sunday. We're going to bring you all of the action for week number 2 for the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs as the Dallas and the New York Giants have gone into overtime. The Chiefs won the coin toss. They deferred. The Eagles will take the football and have opening possession from Kansas City, the Super Bowl rematch between both squads. High, big, booming kick. The Eagles are going to come out with possession of the football. They get out over and cross over the 31-yard line. John Mechie on the return for the Eagles, where Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. They'll start first down and 10. Welcome in, everyone, to the Green Zone. We're glad you're with us, tuning in and listening in. Took a little while to figure out where Fox was going to put this game on because of that Aubrey 64-yard field goal. Nevertheless, stick right with us. We'll bring you all of the action here on the for the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Opening quarter, opening possession for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Now Hurts lines up in the gun. Barkley 3 yards behind Hurts. He's standing on his 26. Fake to Barkley. Here comes pressure. Hurts ducks away. The football comes out as Hurts dropped the football, but Calcaterra is there to pick it up. It'll bring up a second down, and, of course, Calcaterra in there playing for Dallas Goedert, and the football just came out of Jalen's hand, and a very, very smart play and lucky play for Calcaterra. The Eagles lose 3. It'll be second down now and 13. 35 seconds into the opening quarter from Kansas City. Now Hurts out of the gun. He stands on his 23-yard line. Play clock down to 2. They swing the pass to Mechie, but the defense swarms, and very, very little gain, if anything at all. Third down for the Eagle offense. .42 remaining opening quarter, first possession for the Eagles. Jalen dropped the football on his opening snap. 3rd and 13 on that short pitch and catch to Mechie. Hurts now, 1 foot on the 23. And now a flag comes in. The Eagles are pointing at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are pointing at the Eagles' offensive line. We'll wait and see until they sort everything out. And now the call. 5-yard infraction against the Chiefs. So we'll, instead of 3rd and 13, call it 3rd down and 8. Brandon Dickerson jumped off the line of scrimmage to alert the official. 3rd and 8. Now Hurts on the 27. Barkley to his left. Play clock to 2. Snap to Hurts. Fires pass over the middle. There's A.J. Brown, but he's hit short of the first down marker as they get him down to the 40-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Eagles are going to go 3 and out. Let's see what they do. On the 40, and Hurts is going to stay in and huddle them up. 4th down and 1. And it is a long 1 yard. Lined up for the tush push. 4th and 1. Hurts under center. Is he going to snap it or try and get him to jump? He snaps it. Is he going to get there? He looks like he does, but there is a flag down. So a flag comes in right as Jalen Hurts snapped the football. Hurts on that second effort was able to get off the left side, but hold everything. And the defense actually jumped offside, so the 5-yard step off will go against Kansas City. Before the snap, automatic first down. So the Eagles, with a tough opening drive, managed to get a first down. They'll have a first down and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 12 minutes remaining, opening quarter. You're listening to all of the action across the green zone. Hurts now, under center. Snap to Hurts. Here comes Saquon Barkley. Tries to spin to the outside, and the defense is swarming on this offense. Barkley's going to lose a yard on the carry. It'll bring up second down. So it'll be second down for Jalen Hurts and the offense. 2 penalties against the Chiefs on that opening possession. Now Dillon will come in. He'll line up to the right of Hurts. Calcaterra in motion. Hurts standing on his own 39. It's second down and 11. Snap high to Hurts. Has it. Pressure. Fires the pass. It's tipped. It's high. And then falls incomplete as the pass was intended for Calcaterra and went right through the fingers. It'll bring up third down. Big third down and 11 again. Remember that opening possession? 2 penalties against the Chiefs defense. Thanks for tuning in and listening to the Green Zone. Hurts now in, out of the gun. Again, he's on the 39-yard line. Third and 11. Snap to Hurts. Here comes pressure. Fires. The pass is complete. That's Devontae Smith out around midfield, but he's going to be well short of the first down, and that'll bring up a fourth down, and too long for the offense, and Hurts and the offense, they're going to come off. Five on the short pitch and catch to Smith, so it'll bring up fourth down and 6. First punt for the Eagles. High, big, booming punt. It's going to take a bounce down around the 12-yard line and then bounce out of bounds. And that's where Patrick Mahomes and the offense will come out and have their first possession, their first offensive possession of the game. No score. 10 minutes, 23 seconds remaining, opening quarter. You're watching the Green Zone. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for being a part of the Green Zone. We're all presented by the Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named Best Casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Here we go. First down and 10. Mahomes and the offense. Back of the 9-yard line. Pacheco on the carry. Left side. Has room. Bangs out to the 15-yard line. Good first down run by Pacheco to bring up second down. Second down for Mahomes. Pacheco gets 7 on the opening carry. Mahomes out of the gun. Standing on his 11. Stops, fires. Too strong, as his pass was intended for Gray, but it sailed over his head. It'll bring up third down and 3. Mahomes may have forced that football. Had enough time to give Gray an opportunity, but he sailed it over his head. It'll bring up third down. Third down and 3, first possession for the Chiefs. 9:48 remaining, first quarter. Again, Mahomes in the gun. rolls to his right. Now he fires a short pass just to get it out of his hand, and that is incomplete. And the Eagles defense comes up with a big stop. Zach Bond there to make the play, and the Chiefs are out on downs. Good defensive series for the Eagles on that first snap, and a good pop by Zach Bond as Mahomes was bailing on that play. It'll bring up 4th down and 3. Dotson will go back deep for the Birds. Punt, booming punt, all the way back to the 21-yard line where Jahan Dotson calls for a fair catch. And that's where Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. Thanks for being with us today, everyone, and welcome into the Green Zone, all presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. We thank you for being with us today. We'll be here all day today. Game 2 of the 2025 season and the Super Bowl rematch in Kansas City. We'll also keep you up to date on that Giants-Dallas game in overtime. 3:01 remaining in overtime in that game. That game's still tied up at 37. Jalen Hurts and the offense, they come out. They'll have a 1st down and 10 from the 22. Hurts rolls to his left. Fires across the body intended for A.J. Brown, but that pass is broken up, incomplete. So 2 targets for Brown here in the first 2 possessions by the Eagles, but that one is incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Hurts so far, 3 of 5, 12 yards. Second down and 10. Play clock to 5. Brown now goes in motion left to right. Eagles moving left to right. Hurts swings it over to Barkley. Barkley has it at the 18 behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to struggle to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs' defense has been swarming so far in this opening quarter. No gain for Barkley. He does get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 10 for the offense. 8:58 remaining, opening quarter. Eagles, Chiefs. Now Barkley, he'll line up to the right of Hurts. Now he flips to the other side, lines up to the left. Smith in motion. Chiefs under pressure. Hurts is hit as he throws the football. He lobs it up to A.J. Brown. Brown looking for a flag. No flag down, and it is incomplete. I don't think Brown had a shot on it anyway, as he was up against the sideline. Pretty good coverage that time. But Hurts was hit in the box when he let go of the football, and that pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Tyler Steen got knocked back in to Jalen Hurts, and Hurts hit his elbow on the back of Steen's helmet, and that pass sails, and it is incomplete. Man now, 2nd punt of the day. High punt, fielded back at the 18-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to get a return, and they run the football out to the 35-yard line. So Kansas City playing some inspired football here in the opening quarter, where the Chiefs and the Eagles have no score. They've traded possessions, and man now just with his 2nd punt of the afternoon in Kansas City. 40-22 was the final score on the at the Super Bowl. Now Mahomes, he'll have a 1st down and 10. He's under pressure. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to get the 1st down, and then he drops down in front of Cooper DeJean. Not before he picks up 11 yards. So Mahomes moves the sticks. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. First and 10 following the 11-yard run. At the 46-yard line. We have first and 10, 7:48 remaining, first quarter. Good hard run by Kareem Hunt. Cracks over midfield and pushes into Eagles territory. Good first down run for him. Pacheco and Hunt are going to get a lot of work today. Second down. Mahomes fires, pass complete. Quinyon Mitchell is there. Brown on the end of that pitch and catch. Short of the line to gain. It'll bring up third down. 7:04 remaining. 3rd and 1 for the offense. Hunt lined up to Mahomes' left. Mahomes standing on his own right at midfield now. On a 3rd and 1. Here comes pressure. Now Mahomes scrambling to the outside. He's going to pick up the first down, and he's down to the 40-yard line, inside the 40, before he steps out of bounds, and the Chiefs pick up a first down. A patient Patrick Mahomes let it clear out in front of him, and then he picked up enough for the first down. Jalen Carter in pursuit of Mahomes. Steps out at the 37. First down at 10. Pacheco on the carry. Smith with a big stop on Pacheco. Hit him up behind the line. That's why they signed him. Second down for Kansas City, opening quarter. Their second possession of the first quarter, still no score. Pacheco lost a yard, 2nd and 11. Fires over the middle, and his pass is incomplete. Quick shot over the middle, drops incomplete. Now 3rd down and 11. Mahomes 1 of 4 for 3 yards so far. Third down and 11, 5:38 remaining. Mahomes standing on his own 43. Play clock to 5. And that looked like trouble before they snapped the football. And it is a false start as Travis Kelce turned to look to Mahomes and then was not set. So a 5-yard step off against Kansas City. Instead of 3rd and 11, it's now 3rd and 16. We'll see what Vic Fangio does on defense. 3rd down and 16. In range for a long field goal attempt. Mahomes gives the football to Hunt, and Hunt crashes over the 40-yard line. Close down to the 39-yard line. And Harrison Buckner will come in. It'll be a 58-yard attempt for Harrison. 4th down and 13. Butker will come in for a field goal attempt. 59-yarder. Snap, hold, kick is high, but it is well wide, and the Chiefs fail to convert, and the score remains zeros up on the board. You're watching the Green Zone. We appreciate you being with us for week number 2. We'll be here all week long, or all season long, across the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the green zone following the Harrison Butker missed field goal attempt, the Eagles take over, and Saquon Barkley with a first down carry. It'll bring up second down, 4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining, opening quarter, as Barkley crosses into the 49-yard line of the Chiefs. Eagles moving from our left to right. He gains 3, second down and 7 for Jalen. Barkley will be to his right. Hurts on his own 46. Clean snap, fires, pass open. Devontae Smith, who has it. He's short of the line to gain. Hicks is right on him. Good pitch and catch from Jalen to Devontae. It'll bring up third down. Hurts 4 out of 7 for 12 yards. The Dallas Cowboys win that game against the Giants 40-37. Aubrey with a 45-yard field goal to win it for the Cowboys. Giants are now 0-2. Tush push. Hurts on a 3rd and 1. Looks to go to the outside and then bangs forward. And yes, indeed, as Jalen Hurts and the Eagles convert every single time. First down for the offense. Here we go, first down and 10 for Jalen and the offense. We're at the 41-yard line of the Chiefs. No score. Hurts out of the gun. Here comes Saquon Barkley. He cuts back up, crosses over the 40-yard line, gets down to around the 37-yard line of the Chiefs. It'll bring up a second down. Lanes are tight so far here in the first quarter. Second down for the Eagle offense. 2nd and 6. Barkley had 4. 2:32 remaining. Devontae Smith, and gets a big gain and a first down on what was a short pitch and catch. Smith took 1 step forward, stepped back, caught the pass, and then had room, and he picked up big yardage, the most yardage he's had so far this season, and it's a first down, 1st and 10. 24-yard line of the Chiefs. Dylan on the carry. Positive yards, second down. Barkley out, Dillon in. Football just over the 20. Second down and 5. 1:35 remaining, no score, opening quarter. Dillon swings out to his left. Pass out in the flat to Dillon. Dillon has it, stays on his feet, and bangs forward and does pick up enough to get the first down. It'll be a first down Philadelphia as Dillon on the end of that short pitch and catch picks up enough for the first down. $1:05 remaining, opening quarter. Eagles knocking on the door. First down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Now Hurts comes up under center. Barkley's 5 yards back behind him. Here comes Saquon Barkley. And Barkley, is he going to go? Yes, he is. Saquon Barkley into the end zone, and it is a touchdown. Philadelphia, no flags. Barkley in the end zone, and the Eagles strike first. Boy, a wide open hole between Steen and Lane Johnson and Saquon Barkley into the end zone for the touchdown. Elliott's extra point is good. And with 46 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, the Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the Kansas City Chiefs no score. We'll take a 30-second break. Back in a moment. The One Big Beautiful Bill was recently enacted by Congress. Many provisions such as no tax on tips and no tax on overtime can help reduce tax liability for many taxpayers. Are you unsure how the provisions of the bill will impact your taxes? Want to avoid any unforeseen surprises when filing your 2025 tax returns? Then you need to contact the tax professionals at Mankowski Associates CPA LLC. They will review your returns and provide guidance on how the changes will impact your return. They can be reached at 215-682-7366. And be sure to mention Eastern University for special discounts. That's 215-682-7366. And back here live on the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network, all presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, and by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. And the Philadelphia Eagles strike first in the opening quarter. Saquon Barkley into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Eagles have a 7-0 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs with just about 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, our halftime show with Joe Krause and John McMullen, and in our post-game show across the JAKIB Sports Network coming up at the end of the game as well. Seven 0 Philadelphia. On the Super Bowl rematch, Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes, Nick Sirianni versus Big Red, Andy Reid. The rematch indeed, and the Eagles strike first this afternoon. Don't forget to text me today at 267-261-3428. If you're interested in getting on our bus to Buffalo, I'll send you all of the details. Text me at 267-261-3428. Smith on the return for Kansas City, out over the 30-yard line. He'll get out to the 31-yard line. And the Chiefs will take over. Patrick Mahomes and the offense will come out. And a fired up Nick Sirianni on the side of on the Eagles sideline. 41 seconds remaining. Eagles 7, Kansas City no score. 31-yard line. Mahomes starts under center. That's Pacheco on the carry, straight ahead. Gains second down. Again, Mahomes 1 out of 4 for 3 yards. Pacheco gets 2, second down and 8. See whether or not Mahomes and the offense are going to run another play, or they're going to let the clock expire here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Philadelphia. And the first quarter is going to come to a close, and that's exactly the way the quarter ends with Philadelphia, your Philadelphia Eagles, up by a touchdown. The Eagles, 7, and the Kansas City Chiefs will have a 2nd and 8 when the second quarter gets underway. You're watching the Green Zone, and thanks for being with us across the JAKIB Sports Network.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the JAKIB Sports Network, we're glad you're with us on this football Sunday. The Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs in a Super Bowl rematch. Again, that Dallas Giant game, what a wild game and a wild finish. But the Dallas Cowboys, who the Eagles took care of opening week, beat the Giants in overtime on a field goal. A wild, wild game. When you get a chance, take a look at Russell Wilson's numbers from this afternoon. But the Cowboys win it for Jerry and Jerry Jones in Dallas. Meanwhile, Philadelphia getting set to begin the second quarter with a 1-touchdown lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes with 1 completion so far in that opening quarter. Coming up at halftime, John McMullen, Xander Krause with our JAKIB Sports halftime show. And then check us out for the postgame show. Dan Cilio, Xander Krause, and of course, John McMullen. And then you as well, as you get a chance on our our post show to join in and give your thoughts and opinions on game 2 of this football season. Eagles back to the link next week against the Rams. They come into town. First or second down and 8 for Patrick Mahomes. They're going now left to right. Pacheco, 5 yards behind Mahomes. Mahomes, all kind of time, and he finally finds his tight end, Travis Kelce, and that is a first down, Kansas City, as Kelce was wide open, no pressure on Mahomes, and it's a first down for Kansas City. Just short of midfield. First down and 10. They marked the football short of their own 49. Pressure under to Mahomes. He tries to drop the football off to Pacheco, but it hits the turf and falls incomplete. That is a second down. Second down and 10. 7-0 Philadelphia, 14:22 remaining. Mahomes now back in the gun. Fakes to Pacheco. Pulls it down. Now he steps up. Now he's going to run. He's got the first down and more. 35-30. And he's down to the 27-yard line before he slides down. And Mahomes, who was under pressure, stepped up in the pocket, saw a lot of green in front of him, and picks up big yardage down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Big first down for Patrick Mahomes and the offense. First and 10 from the 29. Under center. Smith on the carry. Off to the left side. He'll gain a couple yards. It'll bring up second down. 2 of 6 now for Mahomes, 19 yards. That one big catch to Kelsey. Second down. Mahomes starts up on the gun. Gain of 2 in the last play, 2nd down and 8. Here comes Pacheco, and Pacheco is wrapped up. Smith wraps him up. Pacheco may get back to the original line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 8 for Kansas City. Third down and 8. Mahomes out of the gun on his own 32-yard line. Big 3rd down here. Here comes pressure. They're going to get him, and they sack Mahomes back to the 40-yard line. Makuba was there. Darius Smith was there. And Mahomes didn't have a shot. And they get him back at the 40-yard line. A wrinkle from Fangio will bring Harrison Buckner out for a field goal attempt. Snap, kick, up. Is it going to get there? It is. And the Kansas City Chiefs settle for a field goal following a big sack against Patrick Mahomes. And the Eagles have an early lead here in the second quarter. Philadelphia, 7. And the Kansas City Chiefs, 3. Here on the Green Zone. Thanks for being with us. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Green Zone. We're glad you're with us here on week number 2 of the NFL season, the Super Bowl rematch in Kansas City. Again, coming up at halftime, Xander Krause and John McMullen. But stay with us for the entire game today. We'll bring you all of the action here in week number 2, and we'll be with you all season long here in the Green Zone, and we appreciate you joining us in and listening in to the broadcast today. Eagles have a 7-3 lead, and they'll get ready to accept the kickoff from the Kansas City Chiefs. But Vic Fangio on that 3rd down sends a blitz, and the Eagles get Mahomes back at the 40-yard line after Mahomes had picked up that big 1st down and a lot more. The Chiefs, by the way, have more yardage offensively so far than the Eagles, but the Eagles have that touchdown lead, or have that touchdown and now lead in the football game by a count of 7-3. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on the JAKIB Sports channel. And you saw earlier I put that out. If you're interested in getting on the bus and making the trip to Buffalo, and you want to join us on that trip, a game ticket, a 56-passenger luxury charter, hotel, a game day tailgate at Highmark Stadium. Text Krause at 267-261-3428. I'll send you all the details. We're going to fill that bus up fast, and we're going to roll up there on December 28th, and then we'll stay overnight, and we'll come back after the game in Buffalo. Following the field goal by Butker, the Eagles will come out. Mechie on the return. He's going to cross the 20-yard line. and get down to about the 23, 24-yard line, and that is where the Eagles will take over, and they'll start there at a first down and 10. Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. First down and 10 for the offense. 11 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. Barkley will line up to the left of Hurts. He's in the gun. First down and 10. Devontae starts in motion, then comes back. Swing pass over to Devontae Smith. Or Jahad Dotson, rather. And Dotson picks up positive yardage, gets 5, so second down and 5. 11:15 remaining. 28-yard line of the Eagles. Second down. 5 for Jalen and the offense. He's in the gun. His foot's on the 23. And Dickerson gets flagged for the false start. Him and Jones going at it all day so far. 5-yard step off against Philadelphia. So instead of 2nd and 5, now 2nd and 10. Back at the 24-yard line. Hurts will get ready to go. Stops, fires, looking. Now he's under pressure. Now he flips the football out to Barkley. And Barkley drops the shoulder down, stays on his feet. We'll see where he stepped out of bounds. We'll see if he got the first down marker or got past the first down marker or not. Whew, man, Saquon Barkley dropped the shoulder. Yeah, it looks like he stepped out of bounds there. He did. So he'll be well short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 9:56 remaining. Two on the play clock. Snap the Hurts. Dillon's bottled up. Hurts. He's under pressure. Now he runs. He gets away, and he's going to reach for the first down, and he gets it. Jalen Hurts was bottled up. Now flag comes in. Let's see what they're going to call. And that's going to go against Philadelphia. Juergens gets called for the hold. Jalen Hurts was bottled up and then somehow was able to get out, pick up the first down, but Juergens gets flagged for the hold. So now 3rd down and 15. The key 3rd down here in the second quarter. Football shy of the 19. Eagles moving right to left. Snap to Hurts. Gives the football to Barkley. Crosses the 20. Gets out to the 25-yard line. He well short. And the Eagles will have to punt. It'll bring up 4th down and 9. And the penalties on that drive hurt the Philadelphia Eagles. And Mann will come in to punt for Philadelphia. 4th and 9, 8:41 remaining. Second quarter. Eagles 7, Chiefs 3. Big booming punt for Mann all the way back at the 8-yard line. And now we got a return out to the 31-yard line. 67 yards for Mann. And the Eagles give the football backs to the Kansas City Chiefs. 8:21 remaining here in the second quarter. Philadelphia 7, Kansas City 3. We appreciate you being with us here on the Green Zone. I'm Joe Krause. Thanks for joining us here in week number 2. We'll be here all season long, bringing you all of the action as the Philadelphia Eagles are on a road to repeat. Back home at the Link next week, and then on the 28th down in Tampa. A lot of JAKIB Nation will be down in Tampa, capitalizing on our JAKIB Sports Savvy Seats promotion. A lot of fans down in Florida going to that game. Don't forget to text Krause at 267-261-3428. We're presented today by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, week number 2 for your Philadelphia Eagles in Kansas City. 1 touchdown scored between both squads today. It's 7 for Philadelphia. It's 1 field goal for the Kansas City Chiefs. 7-3. It'll be a first down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Chiefs going from our left to right. Mahomes, swing pass complete, out over the 40-yard line. Brown has it, and he's out close to the line to gain, and he probably gets it depending on the spot, and a short pitch and catch from Mahomes to Brown is good. First down and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes now 3 of 7 for 29 yards. First down and 10. Mahomes back on his own 36. Hunt on the carry. Bangs forward, and Kareem Hunt crosses over midfield. Good hard run for Kareem Hunt, and good for a first down. Ten-yard carry for Hunt, another first down. 7:36 remaining, second quarter. It'll be a first down and 10. Adoree Jackson walked off the field. Holt looked like he was holding his right arm. Here comes Hunt again. Drops the shoulder. Pushes forward. Gets good positive yardage. It'll bring up second down. Chiefs on the move. They trail 7-3. Second and 7. From the Eagles 46. Mahomes under pressure. Fires. The football's tipped and goes straight up in the air. It'll fall incomplete and make it third down and 7. Good pressure up the middle by Jalen Carter, and Carter was able to hit Mahomes when he was releasing the football. Third down and 7 now for Mahomes. Hunt will be to his right. Kelsey steps into the slot. Pressure. Mahomes drops to Hunt. Hunt out at the 40. And Zach Bond, or Blankenship is there, or DeJean rather, to make the stop. Cooper DeJean came up and stopped them, or Kareem Hunt was running for the first down. Oh, man. Cooper DeJean took his legs right out from under him, and he's a hard running back. Good play by Cooper. 4th and 4. Mahomes is going to stay on the field. The Chiefs are going to go for it. 5 on the play clock. Snap to Mahomes. Pressure, steps up, fires, has Kelsey. He's got the first down and more. He's hanging the football way out there, but Travis Kelsey picks up the first down, and the Chiefs get a first down. Kelsey was carrying that football out in front of him. Mahomes found him, and he got it, and it's a first down, Kansas City. A 4th down conversion for Kansas City. First down and 10. Football on the 24-yard line of the Eagles. Now Mahomes comes up under center. Here comes Pacheco. Pacheco straight up the gut, and he gets close to the 21-yard line. It'll bring up second down for Mahomes and the offense. Big 4th down conversion to Kelsey. Coming up at halftime, John McMullen and Xander Krause with our JAKIB Sports halftime show. You'll click to the halftime show link, and then we'll join you in the third quarter. 2nd down and 6. Mahomes on the 25 of Philadelphia. Short pitch and catch, not much there. It'll bring up third down. 3rd and 5. Mahomes 6 of 11 for 51 yards. Love to see Philadelphia get a stop here. Football on the Eagles 19. 3rd and 5. Here comes pressure. Mahomes steps up. They got him. Flag comes down. Mahomes is sacked. Multiple flags are down. So a penalty against Philadelphia and a penalty against Kansas City, so the penalties will offset. So here we go. 3rd down and 5. Football on the 19. Mahomes takes the snap, steps up. Mahomes drops his shoulder and picks up the first down. Patrick Mahomes was hit behind the line, but he lowered the boom, and he picks up the first down. That's a good conversion. First down and 10. 13-yard line. Mahomes lowering the boom to get the first down. Now empty backfield, he's in the gun. More pressure. He rolls to the right. Now he's going to run. He crosses the 10. Is he going to get in? He dives for the cone. Is he there? He is. Touchdown, Patrick Mahomes. There are no flags. Oh, my. .244 remaining in the second quarter. And Patrick Mahomes forced to the outside. And he takes off and gets pay dirt. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And that touchdown is all. Number 15, Patrick Mahomes. With 2:44 to play in the second quarter. Kansas City 10. And your Philadelphia Eagles 7. Back in a moment. If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone. And back here on the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network, presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and powered by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Glad you're with us here in the Green Zone, and I hope you're with us all season long. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the JAKIB Sports channel if you're not already a member and a part of JAKIB Nation. And then let me put that back up. If you're interested in getting on our road trip to Buffalo, a game ticket, a 56-passenger luxury charter, hotel accommodations, a game day tailgate at Highmark Stadium, text me today at 267-261-3428, and I'll send you all of the details for our road to Buffalo. What a day it'll be. By the way, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is the last regular season game at Highmark Stadium as they get ready to move into their new stadium next season. What a trip it'll be on December 28th. Mechie on the return for Philadelphia. And Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. They'll start first down and 10, now trailing 10-7. Remember, Kansas City won the toss, deferred, so the Chiefs will get the football coming out from halftime. An important drive here for the offense. We do not want to go 3 and out and give the Chiefs another opportunity before the half. First and 10 for Jalen Hurts. Standing on his own 18. Barkley's behind him. They give to Barkley. Barkley off to the right side, and he finds a hole, and he gets out to the 30. Flag down. And we'll see what that's all about. Defensive holding on Jones. So that 5-yard penalty will be marked off at the end of the run. And that'll make it a first down. So first down and 10 for Hurts and the offense. 10-7 Kansas City. 2 minutes, 18 seconds remaining, second quarter. Eagles moving right to left. Hurts now on his own 29. He's 8 of 11 for 42. Pressure on Hurts. They force him to the outside. Now Hurts is going to run with the football out over the 40-yard line, stretches forward before stepping out of bounds and picks up the first down. First down for the Eagles. And that's going to bring us down to the 2-minute warning as Jalen Hurts picks up 10 on that last carry. And with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half, Kansas City 10 and the Eagles 7. Don't forget, at halftime, it's the JAKIB Sports halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. Click on the link, check out the halftime show, and then come right back here in the third quarter for the Green Zone, and we'll take you all the way home leading into our JAKIB Sports post-game show. Wall-to-wall game day coverage presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Glad you're with us and glad you're part of the Green Zone. By the way, the Dallas Cowboys end up winning that football game over the New York Giants with a field goal in overtime, a field goal to tie it of 65 from Aubrey, and then a 45-yard field goal to win it. Dallas goes to 1-1, and your New York Football Giants right now are 0-2. I got to put this back up again because I want to make sure if you're watching the Green Zone out there and you're interested in joining us on our road trip to Buffalo, we've got a 56-passenger luxury charter. We're going to depart from our sports bar, our home on Thursday night, Screwballs in King of Prussia. We're going to roll to Buffalo. We got game tickets. We've got a tailgate at the stadium, hotel accommodations. We're going to leave. We're going to do kegs and eggs at 6 a.m. The bus will roll out of there at 6:45. We'll pull into the hotel parking lot at 1:15. We'll come back to the stadium at 2:15, and then we'll have a tailgate at the stadium at Highmark Stadium from 2:15, 2:30 up to 4 o'clock, and then it's a 4:25 kick, Eagles and the Bills, and we will stay over on Sunday night and then come back on Monday. Again, that game is December 28th. Text me at 267-261-3428, and if you drop your email in the text if you're interested, I'll send you all of the details to get on our bus trip to Buffalo. 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. Eagles and the Chiefs. Eagles in possession of the football. They have 3 timeouts. The Chiefs have 3 timeouts. Jalen Hurts has a first down and 10. He's moving right to left. He's standing on his own 40. Barkley is to his left. Snap to Hurts. Has it. Looking. Lots of time. Takes a shot down the field. And that pass is incomplete. It sailed well over the head of Devontae Smith. But a flag comes in on Watson. Let's wait and see what the call is. I don't want to assume it's pass interference. And the officials pick up the flag. And I think that's the right call because Devontae was pushing off as well. So second down and 10. A.J. Brown has 2 receptions so far in the first half. Or 3 targets, 1 catch, 7 yards. Second down and 10. Play clock down to 10. There goes A.J. Brown in motion to the short side of the field. Hurts. Snap. Handles. Fires. Brown has it. Crosses midfield down to the 48-yard line. It'll bring up third down. 140. Clock continues to move. Third down and 3. Eagles 1 of 5 on third downs today. 3rd and 3. Hurts on his 47. Here comes pressure. Fires! What a catch by A.J. Brown. We went up with one hand. What a great catch by Brown. And that is good enough for a first down. Wow. A.J. was on his way down and made a great catch. First down and 10. 1 minute remaining. Football on the 44-yard line now are the Chiefs. Here comes an 8-man rush, and Hurts just throws it out of bounds. Second down. Spagnolia brought everybody. What a great catch by A.J. Brown. Falling to the ground, A.J. made a great grab. Second down and 10. Clock stopped at 50. 50 seconds remaining in the half. 10-7 Chiefs. Here comes Dotson in motion, right to left. Oh, Jalen Hurts just was able to get a timeout as the play clock was showing zeros. But Jalen Hurts was able to do it and get the timeout. The first, they have 2 remaining, 50 seconds remaining in half. Don't forget, friends, check out the JAKIB halftime show coming up with Joe Krause and John McMullen. And then our post-game show today with Big Sills. Dan Cilio will join Joe Krause, and John McMullen will evaluate. Those guys will break everything down. And then our post, which is for JAKIB Nation, you'll get an opportunity to go rapid fire with Xander when the game is over with your thoughts and your opinions, depending on how this game plays out. Right now, it's Kansas City 10 and Philadelphia 7. Remember, the Chiefs get the football to start the third quarter. They deferred after winning the toss. I've always liked taking the football right away. Andy loves to defer, and he did after winning that coin toss. That will be second half action, and we'll have it all for you right here, of course, on the GreenZone. And then we'll be right back here a week from today, next Sunday. The Eagles, as you know, come back to the link, and then they go on the road to Tampa. And we've got all kind of great stuff planned for the Eagles down in Tampa. Trying to work through some stuff with Big Sills right now, but our Savvy Seats promotion for all of our small business owners, we have a lot of JAKIB Nation will be at that game down in Tampa, as well as Eagle Nation will be down in Tampa Bay for the final game of the month of September. It's Dallas, it's Kansas City, it's LA, and it's Tampa Bay in the month of September, and the schedule gets harder as we roll on and roll along, but one game at a time. Right now, I don't know what you think because I can't see the comments in the chat, but the Kansas City Chiefs are outplaying the Philadelphia Eagles right now in this first half. All right, Jalen is back out. Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. They have a second down and 10. Football on the 44-yard line. Eagles moving right to left. Here comes Dotson in motion. from the short side of the field. Jalen dropping back. He's at the 45. Now he's all the way back at the 41. They got pressure. He hangs in there, and he hits A.J. Brown, who comes back for the football. It'll bring up third down. 35 seconds remaining now. It's 3rd and 9. And Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs take a timeout. Jalen Hurts was under all kinds of pressure, but was able to get it to A.J. Brown. So it'll be 3rd and long. Eagles looking to play for 3. 10-7 Chiefs. 39 seconds remaining on the game clock. It's 3rd and 9. Nose of the football above the 44-yard line of the Chiefs. Empty backfield. Barkley in the slot. Hurts on the 48. Snap to Hurts. Here comes pressure. Fires to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's got it. Depending on the spot, he's short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 4th down. 27 seconds. Clock on the move. Yeah, take a timeout. Take a timeout. Short of the line to gain. So the Eagles run it down and elect to take the field goal. Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni talking about it. At one point, Jalen Hurts was standing on the field. But Elliott's going to come in and attempt to tie this game and send it into halftime. Go right to JAKIB Sports for the halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. Elliott lines up. This is no gimme. 52 yards away. It's loud at the Kingdom. And now the Chiefs. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The flag comes down. A 5-yard penalty against the Eagles. A false start. And now Elliott, instead of kicking from 52, is staring at a 58-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick. Looks like it has good leg. Is it going to get there? And it is. And Elliott with the 58-yard boom. And at halftime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs 10 and your Philadelphia Eagles 10. Get to the JAKIB Sports halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. I'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Welcome to the Jet Setters and the High Rollers, to the Shot Takers and the Tastemakers. Welcome to the Viewfinders, the Thrill Seekers, and the Night Owls. Welcome to everything you could possibly want on one 5-mile island. Welcome to the Wildwoods. Book your stay today.
In our hometown, we all look out for each other. We go the extra mile to lend a helping hand. We step up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years. And that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you.
Your gut says Miami is going to win, and you should take the over. Your gut also said your NFT selfies would only go up in value. They didn't. But your head is on Sports Grid and knows the QB is in concussion protocol. The backup has a 45 QBR against the zone coverage. The New York D has the most sacks in the league. So yeah, trust your head. It's smarter to be on Sports Grid.
EAGLES. Eagles.
There we go. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. 3rd and 1 for Patrick Mahomes. Out of the gun. Mahomes looking. Pass is complete. And a big hit and a big stick is going to be short of the line to gain. How about that? As a big defensive play for the Eagles defense, and they stop him at the line to gain as the Makuba is there and puts a big stick on the Chiefs receiver, Brown, and he is short, and that'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 1. Makuba answers the bell and makes a big stick on Brown. Sorry about the audio there, folks. 4th down and 1. Kansas City lines up. They're looking to go for it. They are going to go for it. They rush for it. The football's out, but it doesn't matter. The Eagles hold, and a risky play by Andy Reid, and the defense comes up big as they give the football to Kareem Hunt. The football came out. The Eagles may have actually recovered the football, but Hunt was stopped short of the line to gain, and the defense makes a big, big stop, and Jalen Hurts and the offense will take over 1st down and 10. Oh, my. Nolan Smith was able to strip the football away from Hunt, but he wasn't getting the 1st down anyway. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Jalen Hurts and the offense. 12:56 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Very unlike Big Red to go for that 1st down on his side of the 40. We'll see what Jalen Hurts and the offense can do when they start 1st down and 10. They have not done much so far. Game tied at 10. Welcome in, everyone, to the Green Zone. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named Best Casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also our good friends at Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Game tied up at 10. Thanks for jumping over and watching Xander and John McMullen for the halftime show. They'll break it all down for the post-game show. Big Dan Cilio as well. That over on the JAKIB Sports Network. Eagles will have a 1st down and 10 with their first possession of the 3rd quarter. See if they can capitalize on the stop against Mahomes and the offense. Remember, Jake Elliott had a 58-yard bomb to tie this game up at 10 to end the half. See if Kevin Petula can get something going for the offense. Honestly, I'm not that impressed in the first half play calling. And it really is time for the Eagles offense to get going. John McMullen pointed out on the halftime show, yeah, I could see Patrick Mahomes struggling a little bit with his offense. He doesn't have the weapons right now. The Eagles have all the weapons with the exception of Dallas Goedert in there, and they didn't do much in the first half. Let's see what they do. They'll start first down and 10. They'll be on the Chiefs' 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the offense. First and 10, Hurts out of the 40. He's in the gun. Barkley behind him. A.J. Brown in motion. The give is to Barkley up the right side, and Barkley doesn't have much room there. Maybe a yard for Saquon Barkley. It'll bring up second down. So 2nd and 9, Barkley gets 1. Now Hurts, 39. Barkley in motion. Swing pass to Barkley. Barkley out over to 35. Not much there. Gets to the 34-yard line. It's third down. Remember, this drive started on their 35-yard line, the 35 of the Chiefs, and in 2 plays, the Eagles have 2 yards. They've made it to the 33. It's third down and 8. Jalen Hurts is 13 out of 18, 63 yards. Big third down. Barkley will line up to Hurts' left. A push, and Hurts throws it away, and he looks, and he's trying to get it to Devontae Smith. There is no flag. Devontae's on the ground holding his lower back. Hurts was under pressure and threw it up. It'll be 4th down. And everyone coming on Jalen Hurts. Ooh, Devontae Smith went high for the football. Williams had good coverage and then right down on the lower back. And that'll bring up a 4th down as Devontae Smith immediately grabbed his lower back. Not what I expected in that opening drive when you start on the Kansas City 35-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. When play resumes, the Eagles will have a 4th down. They picked up 2 yards on that first possession following the big defensive stop. And now they'll have to look to get a field goal from Elliott to take the lead. Oh, man. A critical stop for Kansas City, a big stop for the Eagles defense, and the offense can't get going. You're watching the Green Zone, presented by the Live Casino. I got some great text at halftime, and I'll send everybody the information about our bus trip. 56 people are going to roll on a luxury charter to Buffalo. So if you're watching and you're thinking about it, text me at 267-261-3428. I'll email you the information. I hope you'll join us. I think we'll have more than 56 people that are interested to go. Could be a rematch or it could be a preview of the Super Bowl. but I don't want to get that far ahead. Let's see what happens. Third quarter action. We're waiting for the red hat down on the field to whistle and get this third quarter back underway. We'll try and get an update on Devontae Smith as well. We'll see what they report for him on the network. You're listening and watching the Green Zone. I'm glad you're with me. Fourth down at 8. Now Elliott's going to come out for the field goal. 51 yards for Elliott. Devontae is sitting on the bench, so he looks okay. Okay for now. 4th and 8. Elliott. Snap down, kick, high kick is good. And Jake Elliott with a 51-yard field goal. And Philadelphia now regains the lead, 13 for the Eagles and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And Patrick Mahomes and the offense will have the football when we come back.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Best casino in Philadelphia. Best casino and hotel in Philadelphia, named best by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Welcome back to the Green Zone. Eagles have a 13-10 lead in the third quarter. Their first possession of the second half. Good for 2 yards. Back here on the Green Zone, we're glad you're with us here on the JAKIB Sports Network all season long. We'll be wall-to-wall game day with our pregame show, our Green Zone, our post-halftime show, our Green Zone, our post-game show, and then our post show with all of you. Patrick Mahomes and the offense gets ready to come back out and start in the third quarter. And Andy Reid catches a break going for it on his side of the 50. Very unlike Big Red. But the Eagle offense unable to muster anything. But Elliott converts a 51-yard field goal. We'll see how it all plays out. And if that factors in later on when we get down deep into the fourth quarter, where a touchdown certainly would have been a lot better than 3 from Jake Elliott. 11:28 remaining in the football game. 13 for Philadelphia, or 13 for the Eagles, 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Elliott teeing up the football. Mahomes and the offense waiting to come out. Line drive kick from Elliott. And Smith on the return. And Mahomes will bring the offense out, and they'll start first down and 10, trailing by a field goal. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes out of the gun. He's on his own 25. They go from left to right. Here comes Pacheco. Pacheco gets out to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up second down. Four for Pacheco. Call it second down and 6. Mahomes now out of the gun on his own 27. Pressure, fires, pass, deflected, tipped at the line of scrimmage. It'll fall incomplete, and that'll bring a third down. Pressure on Patrick Mahomes. They put a stat up in the first half. His time to throw, 2.6 right now, at least through that first half. It's 10:44 remaining, third quarter. It's third down and 6. Let's see what Andy Reid's going to dial up. Pacheco will be to the left of Mahomes. Third and 6. Snap to Mahomes. Here comes pressure. Mahomes steps up, takes a shot down the field. Got an open receiver, but his pass is incomplete. It sailed on Patrick a little bit. Thornton was open. I thought he was going to get up and get it, but no shot, and it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a fourth down, and the Chiefs will have to punt. Adoree Jackson on the coverage for the Philadelphia Eagles. Fourth down. Too much that time for Mahomes. Chiefs will punt. High, big, booming kick. Dotson calls for the fair catch. Flag down. And it looks like that flag is going to go against the Chiefs. So Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. 3 and out for Kansas City on their second possession of the half. 10 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Philadelphia still up by a field goal, 13 to 10, while they mull around. While they mull around on the field, we'll take a break and take a timeout. Thanks for watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network. The One Big Beautiful Bill was recently enacted by Congress. Many provisions such as no tax on tips and no tax on overtime can help reduce tax liability for many taxpayers. Are you unsure how the provisions of the bill will impact your taxes? Want to avoid any unforeseen surprises when filing your 2025 tax returns? Then you need to contact the tax professionals at Mankowski Associates CPA LLC. They will review your returns and provide guidance on how the changes will impact your return. They can be reached at 215-682-7366. And be sure to mention Eastern University for special discounts. That's 215-682-7366. And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network. Thanks for being with us on this game day, week number 2, as the Eagles and the Chiefs, the Super Bowl rematch, is sputtering right now offensively for both squads. The Eagles have mustered 13 points. The Chiefs have 10, and Jalen Hurts and the offense will have the football when play resumes. And we think everything's going to be okay with Devontae Smith, as Fox showed him sitting on the bench. So Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. They'll have a first down and 10. They lead by a field goal. Next week, the Eagles come back home to the Link, a 1 o'clock kickoff against the Rams. We'll have all the action here on JAKIB Sports. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, Birds 365 with Xander Krause and John McMullen. 10:30 remaining third quarter, 13-10. First down and 10. Now Hurts is going to line up under center. Barkley standing at his own 3-yard line. First down and 10, give us to Barkley. Crosses over to 10, out over the 15-yard line, gets out close to the 20. So good first down carry for Barkley. It'll be second down, but a good run by Saquon Barkley. He gains 8 on the play, second down and 2. Eagles moving right to left. Hurts standing on the 14. That's Devontae Smith. He goes in motion right to left. Here comes Saquon Barkley again. He kicks to the outside, and Saquon Barkley's got a first down and more. So right back to Saquon back to back, and the Eagles pick up a first down. It's first down and 10. 9 minutes, 41 seconds remaining, third quarter. Now first and 10. A 9th first down for Hurts, who's under center. Barkley back at the 16. Alcantara in motion. Saquon again. And Barkley's got room. And Barkley again. Saquon Barkley picks up 11 and another first down and 3 in a row for Saquon Barkley. So first down at 10. Out to the 35-yard line. Barkley again on the carry. So second down. Barkley getting some work here in the third quarter. 8:15 remaining. 2 on the last carry. Second down and 8. Barkley's carried the football the last 4 times. And now a flag comes in, and it is a false start against Philadelphia. Dillon was in, giving Barkley a break. But it looks like Lane Johnson jumped forward. 5-yard penalty against Philadelphia. Second down and 12. Offense looks out of sync. Hurts on his own 27. Here comes pressure. More pressure. Now Hurts puts the football down, and Jalen Hurts is rocked as he tries to get up and get ground. A big hit on Jalen Hurts. He bounced right up, but Jalen Hurts took a shot trying to tuck the football away. Wow, what a play by the Chiefs defense. Third down and 16. Now Hurts hands the football off. Dillon on the carry. And the Chiefs force a punt as the Eagles offense concedes on that third and long and hands the football off to Dillon. Man will come in the punt. Oh, man. High booming punt. And the Chiefs are going to settle for the touchback. 55 on the Chiefs. Norman Loft put a shot on Jalen Hurts. And with 6:07 remaining in the third quarter, the offense for the Eagles sputters again. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs getting the football. Back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network, presented by Live Casino and Hotel. Philadelphia, named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Glad you're with us on a football Sunday. The Eagles holding on to a 3-point lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. Jalen Hurts stepped up after pressure collapsed and got absolutely crushed, bounced right back up, but we'll watch it just to see and make sure everything is okay with Jalen Hurts. The Kansas City Chiefs trail by a field goal, 6:07 remaining here in the third quarter. The Eagles offense has done nothing, and the Kansas City Chiefs offense isn't much better. They have an excuse if you're allowed to use one. The Philadelphia Eagles have not been able to get going. Patrick Mahomes has a first down and 10 from his own 20-yard line. Now Mahomes to Pacheco. Short pitch and catch. Pacheco crosses the 25, gets out to the 26-yard line. Gain of 6 on the pitch and catch. It'll be second down, 4. Mahomes 9 to 16, 60 yards. Pacheco actually gets 7, so second down and 3. Now Mahomes will come up. He'll be under center. Pacheco 5 yards deep. Here comes Pacheco. He's going to run to the right side. He does get to the line to gain and picks up a first down. Isaiah Pacheco, first down Chiefs. It's first down and 10, 5-minute mark. 5 minutes, 21 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 1 field goal so far in the third quarter. It's 13 for the Eagles, 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10, Mahomes on the 25. Pacheco to his right. Now motion. They give us to Pacheco. Pacheco again. Couple yards for Pacheco. Not much. DeJean came in there to make the stop. So second down and 7. Pacheco gets 3. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Here comes the blitz. He's got him. Kelsey, he's got him. First down. Kelsey with a straight arm on DeJean and rumbles his way down in front of his own bunch, and he picks up the first down and more. Travis Kelsey. Little cross. on DeJean, straight arms DeJean, and then Cooper stays with him and runs him out of bounds. Chiefs on the move, first down. First down and 10, 3:49 remaining. Kelsey's 4 for 4. 4 targets, 4 catches, 61 yards. On the Eagles side of the 50, they snap from the 44. Now Mahomes rolls to the right. He's got to put the football away. He keeps it, and he runs out of bounds down at the 40-yard line. Crosses over the Eagles' 40. It'll be second down. Campbell ran him out. .317 and counting. Mahomes gets positive yardage. He gets 3. Second down and 7. Chiefs again on the move. Second down and 7. Football on the 42-yard line. Mahomes again. Pressure. Fires. Pass is complete. How did he get the football in there? Brown made a great catch short of the line to gain. It'll bring up third down. Jackson had good coverage, and Brown somehow made the catch. And that'll bring up third down, 3rd and a yard, 2:20 remaining. Kareem Hunt now in the backfield. He's to the right of Mahomes. Big third down. Here comes pressure. Hunt, patient, waits, gets it. First down, Kansas City. Zach Bond is there to make the stop, but not before Kareem Hunt picks up the first down. And he had both hands around the football. Under 2. Another first down for Kansas City. First down and 10, 1:49 remaining, third quarter. Now Mahomes out of the gun, standing on the Eagles' 38-yard line. Kelsey starts in motion. Now they roll. Pass complete to Brown again, and then Brown out over the first down marker. DeJean is on him. Gets him, but not before Brown picks up another Kansas City first down. Good play call by Andy Reid and the Chiefs, and Mahomes fired it to Brown, who made the catch. A good move on Cooper DeJean after he caught the football. Good for a first down. First and 10, 1:05 remaining. Chiefs on the move. They have a first down and 10 from the Eagle 18-yard line, or 22-yard line. Here comes Pacheco, and the Eagles are going to get Pacheco behind the line of scrimmage. Smith is there. Jalen Carter is there. It'll bring up second down and 12 as Pacheco loses 2. And they're going to have to snap. Jalen Carter grabbing onto his right wrist. Second down and 12. Loss of 2. Mahomes stops, fires, pass complete. In front of Jackson. Thornton made the catch, got out of bounds. Quick, short passes from Patrick Mahomes. And that is the end of the third quarter with the Chiefs on the move. Your score: Philadelphia by a field goal. Did you think it was going to be 13-10 after 3? We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Green Zone. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino.
The following is a presentation of JAKIB Sports.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
As we move into the fourth quarter, what do you say, JAKIB Nation? This offense needs to figure it out. 13 for the Eagles, 10 for the Chiefs. Welcome into the Green Zone, presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Patrick Mahomes and the offense on the move against this Eagle defense. Don't forget the post-game show. We'll connect you right to the post-game show when the game concludes. Xander Krause, John McMullen, Big Sills, Dan Cilio will have a lot to say, I'm sure, about this Eagles offense. When the fourth quarter starts, Mahomes in possession of the football. Third down and 2. Here we go. They start the fourth quarter, give the football to Pacheco. He's going to come up short of the line to gain. And now let's see what they're going to do. I don't quite understand running Pacheco right into the heart of that Eagles front. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 1. Mahomes is up under center. Will it be Hunt? Will it be Pacheco? Snap. Give to Hunt. Has the first down. Crosses over the 10-yard line. Chiefs on the move, 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. So on the last 4th and 1, the Chiefs were stopped. On this one, they convert. Good 4th down conversion for Kansas City. 14:01 remaining. 13 for the Eagles, 10 for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are knocking on the door. And the Eagles' offense has not been able to do much at all today. Now I wish Harrison would have came out to tie the game up with a field goal. Fourth quarter action on the Green Zone. Don't forget, as soon as the game concludes, we'll transfer you right to the post-game show. It'll be an active post-game show with Xander Krause, John McMullen, and Big Dan Cilio. They'll have a lot to say, and I'm sure you have a lot to say. I wish I was good with the comments. I'd be able to get into the comments, but I promise I'm going to work on that so I can bring some of the comments up from all of you watching in on the Green Zone. So you got to bear with me. I'm not as active as Xander is, but we'll work on it. But I appreciate everyone being here as part of the Green Zone as the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, week 2 of our Green Zone coverage presented by Live Casino Hotel of Philadelphia, named the #1 casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. We're also powered by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, and we appreciate them, and we appreciate all of our sponsors across the JAKIB Sports Network. Next week, Eagles come back home. We're hoping that the Eagles come back home 2-0, going into that week 3 game with LA. But we got a quarter of football to play, and the Chiefs are knocking on the door right now. They're going to have a first down and goal, and we'll see if the defense is able to stop them. Wait for the official numbers to come up on Hurts, but he's got to be around 60 yards throwing the football inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be first and goal, 14:01 remaining. Hard fought 3 quarters of football. Now, Mahomes up under center, gives the football to Hunt, and Hunt crashes the right side, gets down to the 6-yard line. It'll be second and goal. We'll see where they spot it. Second down and goal, 13:27 to play, fourth quarter. Mahomes now with an empty backfield. He's out of the gun. He stands on his own 11. In motion is Hunt. And he runs back to the short side of the field. Pressure, Mahomes fires, and then the pass is deflected out of Kelsey's hands, and Makuba's got it, and he's running down the sideline, and Makuba is knocked out of bounds, and a big turnover for the defense as Travis Kelce had it. It came up out of his hands, and Makuba with the interception, and a big defensive turnover by the Eagles defense, and that hit Travis Kelce right in the hands, and a very alert Makuba picked it up on the goal line, and the Eagles survive on a big play by Makuba, who took it down the sideline and then was finally knocked out of bounds. But Travis Kelce turns it over. Oh, my. And with 12:56 remaining, the Eagles survive. We'll take a break. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica, who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Andrew Makuba with the interception on the goal line. Takes the gift from Travis Kelce. And the Eagles defense gets a break. And the Eagles and their offense will come back out. Still up. 13-10. Welcome back, everyone, to the Green Zone. We appreciate you being with us this afternoon. Don't forget, we lead you right into our Eagles post-game coverage. It's our post-game show, the JAKIB Sports post-game show with Xander Krause, John McMullen, and Dan Cilio. Oh, my. Mahomes and the offense knocking on the door, and Travis Kelce gives it up. 12:56 remaining. Now the Eagles offense needs to get going. That plays in the books. 12:56 remaining. The football is all the way out at their own 41-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the offense back out. They have a first down and 10. Barkley will line up behind Hurts. Let's see if the offense can get going. Little shovel pass to Barkley. Crosses to 40. Not much there at all as the Chiefs defense is swarming. Every yard that Barkley gets today is a hard yard for Saquon Barkley. That'll bring up a second down. And now a 15-yard flag comes in. Late flag, 15-yard penalty, face mask. Like Chanel is getting called for the face mask. Oh, man, I don't even see him grab the mask at all. Oh, yeah, he's got it. So first and 10 now, break for the Eagles. Out to the 43-yard line of the Chiefs. Saquon Barkley crosses over the 40 and pulls forward and now gets down to the 35, close to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up second down. 7-yard gain for Saquon, second down and 3, 13-10 Philadelphia, 12-10 remaining. Second and 3. Offense back up to the line. Hurts out of the gun. Barkley will be to his left. Jalen on the 41-yard line. Devontae goes in motion. Now fakes to Barkley. Flips the pass to Calcaterra. Good for the first down. Before he stopped, they pick up the first down. 11 minutes or Granson rather, picks up the first down. And 11:42 remaining, fourth quarter. Granson on the end of that short pitch and catch. First and 10. 31-yard line. Smith again in motion. Saquon again. Nothing there for Saquon Barkley. It'll bring up second down. Barkley fighting hard, gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10. 11:06 remaining, fourth quarter. Second and 10. Eagles need to get a touchdown on this drive. Football on the 31. Hurts is out of the gun. Barkley's in the slot. Empty backfield. Snap to Hurts. Fires over the middle. Football intended for A.J. Brown goes straight up in the air and almost an opportunity for the Kansas City defense, and that'll bring up a third down. And no shot for A.J. Brown on that. Third down and 10. $10:42. Big play for the offense right now. Still on the 31-yard line. Hurts will snap. Here comes the blitz. He's taking a shot down the field. He's looking for Devontae Smith, and he's got him! And he completes the pass inside the 5-yard line. All Devontae Smith, who came back for that pass and made the catch. And Devontae Smith saves the day with a great catch right in front of McDuffie. And Devontae Smith comes back for that pass. And he's down at the 3-yard line, first and goal. Hurts threw it up in the air like a lollipop. Devontae Smith gets it. Hurts under center. Here comes Barkley, and he'll lose a yard. Lose 2, it'll be second down. So second down and goal. 9:40. Play by Jones. Second down and goal, 13-10, 9:25 clock on the move. Eagles need a touchdown. Hurts standing on his 10. To Barkley. Barkley cuts back to the left side. Pushes forward and gets down to the 1-yard line. And that sets up the tush push. And they'll have 2 cracks at it. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. There's 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Calcaterra will be behind Hurts with Barkley. Here we go. 3rd and goal. 8:30 to go. Barkley Hurts tries to go to the left side. He does not get in. It's 4th down, just short of the goal line. 4th and goal. So they'll line up for the tush push again. 7:58 remaining. Well, they cheat to the left or cheat to the right, and now a flag comes in. And it looks like Nick Sirianni's going to challenge that play. Oh, boy, I don't know if there's enough to overturn that. Sirianni is challenging the call on field with 7 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. I don't think he crossed the plane of the goal line with the football. What do you think? Sirianni obviously thinks he got in. If they don't get in, they'll line up again. It'll be 4th and a half. Take a 30-second timeout. Right back here in the green zone. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Don't forget, when the game concludes, it's the JAKIB Sports post-game show with Xander Krause, John McMullen, and Big Dan Cilio. We're waiting for the ruling to come down from New York as Sirianni tosses the red flag. He didn't toss the red flag. He ran onto the field and he chucked the red flag. Remember, you've got to have enough evidence to overturn the decision and the ruling on the field. I don't think so. It didn't look like he broke the plane from the angle that I'm able to see it here. That doesn't mean he didn't get in. We'll wait for the ruling to come down. If he's short, they'll line up and do it again. Under 8 minutes remaining. Points are at a premium. Yards are at a premium. And Andrew Makuba no, they didn't give it to him. It was not conclusive enough. So 4th and goal. 7:53 remaining. Here we go. Is he going to go right or left? He goes straight up the middle. And he is into the end zone on the tush push touchdown. Jalen Hurts breaks the plane barely, and it's now 19-10, and that is a big touchdown. Oh, man. Eagles actually jumped early on that snap. The Eagles were actually offsides before that football snapped. Elliott now in for the extra point to make it 20-10. Kick up, kick good. And with 7:48 remaining in this one, the play of the game, Travis Kelce coughs it up, and Andrew Makuba picks it off, and then Devontae Smith saves the day and comes back for the football and makes a big catch. Eagles 20, Kansas City Chiefs 10. Back in a moment. The One Big Beautiful Bill was recently enacted by Congress. Many provisions such as no tax on tips and no tax on overtime can help reduce tax liability for many taxpayers. Are you unsure how the provisions of the bill will impact your taxes? Want to avoid any unforeseen surprises when filing your 2025 tax returns? Then you need to contact the tax professionals at Mankowski Associates CPA LLC. They will review your returns and provide guidance on how the changes will impact your return. They can be reached at 215-682-7366. And be sure to mention Eastern University for special discounts. That's 215-682-7366. And back here live on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network, all presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, named Best Casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for being with us here across the JAKIB Sports Network. Don't forget, we'll direct you right to our post-game show coming up after the game today, as Xander Krause will have all of the post-game analysis with John McMullen and, of course, Big Dan Cilio as well. And then they'll talk about it again tomorrow morning on Birds 365 as they kick off the week Monday at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's Birds 365 with Xander and John McMullen. Boy, I got to tell you, as they're showing the replay, the Eagles actually jumped before that snap and get a break. Could have easily been called a false start. Smith on the return for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, and the offense will come back out. 7 minutes, 48 seconds remaining. It's 20 for Philadelphia, 10 for Kansas City. Normally, you would say a lot of time. There's a lot of time. 7 minutes, 48 seconds. But yards have come at a premium. First down and 10 for Patrick. He stands on his own 21-yard line. Now Pacheco to his left. It'll be a first down and 10. Mahomes looking to fire. Now he steps up. Now he's going to keep the football. He tucks the football away, and then he gets out to the 29-yard line and steps out of bounds. It'll be a second down for Mahomes. Very patient day, or very patient look that time for Mahomes. Jordan Davis now walking off the field. He's chasing Mahomes all day. That big guy's getting tired. And remember, he lost a ton of weight. 2nd and 7. Mahomes gets 3. 7 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. He's 2nd and 7. Pressure, fire, pass is incomplete. Kelsey had it on the hands, but dropped it. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Tough catch that time for Kelsey. Third down and 7. On the coverage. That was not Travis Kelsey's fault. That pass was low. 3rd down and 7. 7:12 remaining. Love to see the Eagles get a stop here. Kelsey, pressure, blitz, fires, and Mahomes fires, and the pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Campbell came in and smoked Patrick Mahomes. Lucky he didn't get a penalty flag. Cooper DeJean on the coverage. And arises in to punt the football. What a kick. All the way back to the 3-yard line. Out kicks the coverage. John Dotson on the return gets down to the 15-yard line. Under 7 minutes to play. 6 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Eagles have a 10-point lead. Offense on the field. And it's time to run the football and eat up the rest of the clock. 20 for Philadelphia. 10 for Kansas City. A big 3-and-out by the Kansas City Chiefs on that last possession. Not what they wanted to do with this offense coming out. We'll see what Xander and John and Dan say about this game in the post-game show. Remember, when we conclude, we'll kick you right to the post-game show. And I want to make one more appeal out to everyone. Getting some good text. Join us, or at least find out about our trip to Buffalo. On December 28th, we'll have a 56-passenger luxury charter. This in partnership with Savvy Seats. We'll depart from King of Prussia at our home on Thursday night, Screwball Sports Bar. We'll gather there for kegs and eggs at 6 a.m. on Sunday, December 28th. The bus departs at 6:45 a.m. We arrive in Buffalo at 1 o'clock. We check into the hotel, and then we're at the stadium by 2:15, and then we'll have a big tailgate at the stadium from 2:15, 2:30 to about 4 o'clock. Everything will already be set up when we get there. We'll have food and beverage on the bus on the way up, and then we'll take in that game at Highmark Stadium, the Eagles and the Bills. And then when the game concludes, we'll stay overnight and then get on the road and roll back to Philadelphia or back to King of Prussia on Monday morning, the 29th, 2 days before the new year. Text Krause at 267-261-3428. I already got 6 or 7 texts for this already, and we haven't even released it just today. We're just putting it out. We're going to sell out that 56-passenger bus, and we hope that you will join us. Text me at 27261-3428. Love to have you on the bus, and I'm going on the bus. So I look forward to all that. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do the green zone yet. I got to figure all that out as well, but we got time for that. Eagles now back to live action. 1st down and 10. Football on the 16-yard line. Hurts under center. Guess what? Saquon Barkley's going to get it. Barkley bounces off a tackle and then gets out to the 20-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down, 6:48 remaining. Barkley on the carry. He gets 4, 2nd down and 6. Eagles need to run out the clock on this drive. 2nd down and 6, 6:28 remaining. 2010 Philadelphia. Hurts now, he'll line up in the gun on a 2nd and 6. Barkley in. Let's see what Petula calls. Smith in motion. The give is to Barkley, and Barkley bangs forward. He's close to the line to gain. It'll bring up a 3rd down. I think it'll be a long 1 yard. 3rd and 1. 5:52 remaining. Push for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Hurts under center. Is he going left or is he going right? Barkley behind him. Snap is to Hurts. Did he get it? The surge may have got it, and it does. And they do give it to him. And Jalen Hurts picks up the 1st down. Oh, and again, somebody on the Eagles' offensive line is jumping ahead of the snap. The replay clearly shows it's Steen, and they mark him. It is a 1st down. Now the whistle and a flag. And the Eagles take a timeout before the football is snapped. They have 1 timeout remaining. Boy, that was an odd sequence of time. I'll tell you this. I've watched the tush push 4 times today. I want to say for sure 3 of the 4 times on the tush push, a member of that Eagles offensive line is jumping before the snap. They're not calling it, but it's happening. 4:46 remaining. It'll be 1st down and 10. Hurts is 14 of 21 for 95 yards. They can essentially end the game on this drive. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Hurts, standing on his own 21. Saquon Barkley, carry, nothing there, not much. And the Chiefs take a timeout, 4:42 remaining. Eagles 20, Chiefs 10. Don't forget, when the game concludes, we'll direct you right to our JAKIB Sports post-game show. The post show with all of you from JAKIB Nation should be pretty interesting tonight. Second down and 9. 1 yard for Barkley. 4:42 on the clock. Smith in motion. Here comes Saquon Barkley to the right side. He's stuffed up again. They stop him again. He's short of the... May have lost a yard. May go back to 3rd down and 10. Chiefs will take a timeout. They'll use their second timeout. Now third down. 3rd and 10. Barkley did lose a yard. 4:37 remaining. Hurts lined up with Barkley to his left. Here come the Chiefs. Fires, pass complete, short, well short to Calcaterra. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Chiefs take their final timeout. Now man in the punt. Fair catch. There's 4 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Patrick Mahomes and the offense need to get 2 scores. They'll start on their own 30-yard line. They'll have a 1st down and 10. Eagles 20, Chiefs 10. Mahomes out of the gun. Pressure. Steps up. And the Eagles got him behind the line. A Jomo with the sack. 2nd down. Second and 13. Down to 4 minutes. Mahomes looking, pressure again. Takes a shot down the field. Had a wide open receiver, Thornton, and he missed him. And it's 3rd down. Thornton was wide open. And Mahomes missed him. I mean, missed him. I mean, he is in the end zone if Mahomes hits him. Oh, man. 3rd and 13. 3:55 remaining. Here comes pressure from Philadelphia. Mahomes lofts it, lifts it, and the pass is broken up by Mitchell. Good coverage, and it's now 4th down, flag down. Then hold on. A 15-yard penalty, personal foul against the Eagles for roughing Patrick Mahomes. So an automatic 1st down. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. 1st down and 10 for Mahomes. Instead of 4th and long, it's a 1st and 10 from the 40. Pressure again. Mahomes steps up, but he fires, and he skips the pass. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. .344 remaining. 14-25, 117 yards for Mahomes, and of course the one big interception by Andrew Makuba. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 3:44 remaining in the football game. Welcome in. Thanks for being part of the Green Zone today. Mahomes under pressure, airs it out, takes a shot, and he's got his man, and it is incomplete as Thornton went up to get it, but he couldn't bring it down. He did lose his helmet. Oh, man. Dory Jackson was looking the wrong way, turned his head, and Thornton was unable to make the catch. Good coverage that time, even though Adori's head was back. You can see on the other opposite replay looking to see it in. And Jalen Carter is lucky he doesn't get a 15-yard penalty as he slams Mahomes to the ground. 3rd down and 10. Mahomes. Now pressure. Now he rolls. Fires pass complete. That's a big 1st down. Right out to the Eagle 40-yard line. 1st down and 10. Big conversion. 3:15 remaining. Now Mahomes. Again, he's under pressure. Now he steps up. Now he avoids, and then he's hit down at the 35-yard line. And a flag down. 3:07. And holding on the offense will negate the positive yardage. Taylor is flagged for the hold. So 1st and 20, 3:07 remaining. Mahomes standing now on his own 46 out of the gun. Pressure. Mahomes takes a shot down the field. He's got an open receiver, and he's got his man Thornton into the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Kansas City, and Holmes didn't miss him this time, and the Chiefs are back in it. All by himself. Wow. So 26C, no go anywhere yet. The extra point. Kick up, kick good. 3 minutes to play. Points are at a premium. Yards are at a premium. First downs are at a premium. The Eagles are holding on to a 20-17 lead with 3 minutes to go on the Green Zone. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here to live action here on the Green Zone following the touchdown with 3 minutes remaining. Chiefs lining up for the onside kick. (20-17). There's the boot. Has to go 10. A.J. Brown steps up and is able to catch the football off the bounce. It never traveled the necessary 10 yards. So the Eagles will take over, first down and 10. It's 2017 with 2:59 remaining. First down and 10. Come on, Jalen. The offense, let's put this game to bed. 2:59 remaining. First down and 10. On the 41. Hurts is up under center. Barkley's 5-6 yards behind him. Snap, give to Barkley. Barkley's got good yardage. And Saquon Barkley gets 9 on the carry. It'll be second down and 1. 2:50 and counting. Remember, the Chiefs have already used all their timeouts. Big run for Saquon Barkley. 9 yards on the carry. Second down for Philadelphia. Second down and 1. 2:20 to play. 5 on the play clock. And intentional offsides by one of the Kansas City Chiefs. So second down and 1. So 2:13. Tush push. Hurts. Is he going to get it? Eagles are saying yes. See where they spot him. Looks like he's short. And we're at the 2-minute warning. And we'll see where they spot it. Right at the 2-minute warning, Philadelphia 20 and the Chiefs 17. We remind everyone and we thank everyone and we thank our sponsors. Presented by Live Casino Hotel Philadelphia. Named the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. And also by Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. We thank all of you for being a part of the Green Zone today. Don't go anywhere yet, but we will push you into the post-game show. Coming up, standing by, ready to go, Xander Krause, Dan Cilio, and John McMullen. And then a very, very fired up post-game show with all of you. Join if you can. Xander's ready to go deep into the night tonight and talk about this game. The Super Bowl rematch in Kansas City as the Eagles up by a field goal right now. We'll see where the spot is on that 2nd and 1. It looks like they marked them short, which would make it 3rd and 1. And again, the Kansas City Chiefs are out of timeouts. All right. Ready to go. 2 minutes remaining in the football game. And the spot is short of the mark. Third and 6 inches. Third and 1. Here we go. Hurts, snaps, push, forward, has it. First down. And Hurts gets the first down. And the Chiefs are saying they have the football. Wait a minute. When Kansas City came up with the football, and they rule that it is not a fumble, I got to tell you what, even the officials don't know how to officiate the push. And now Philadelphia takes a timeout, their final timeout, 1:13 remaining. They're showing the replay up on the screen. Did the football come out? Is the football out? It looks like Tranquil does have the football. He's under Hurts, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's a first down for Philadelphia. $1:13 remaining, 2017 Philadelphia. This game's over. Eagles are going to move to 2-0. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to be 0-2. Eagles, Rams a week from today, next Sunday, 1 p.m. kickoff. The two big plays today, the Travis Kelce sure touchdown that he knocked up in the air and Makuba picked off, and then Devontae Smith saves the day, and that's going to do it as the Philadelphia Eagles end up winning the football game today. Your final score, Eagles 20 and the Kansas City Chiefs 17. We're going to kick you right over to Xander Krause and John McMullen and Big Dan Cilio for the post-game show across the JAKIB Sports Network. Thanks for watching, everyone.